Hello, I'm Judi Vitale here with your weekly horoscopes at work for November 12th through 18th, 2012. And if you don't like the sign Scorpio, you're going to have a difficult week, so I would encourage you to come to understand it. Scorpio really is about facing our fears, and this week we will definitely be hit with some of them when we are confronted by a solar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. It takes place at about 21 degrees. It'll take place on Tuesday afternoon on the East Coast in the U.S., and it's going to be rather powerful, and we will be talking about it separately in another video, but I just want to draw your attention to it now because it is going to be the focal point of the week. Monday will be a little bit of a warm-up. You see, Saturn has been in Scorpio since the beginning of October. You may have felt a shift somewhere in your life, and if you've been following the horoscopes closely, you probably have come to identify the areas of your life that are affected. But on Monday, the Moon and Saturn are going to come together in Scorpio, and I think that's going to give us like a real hint as to what it is we need to become serious about. So be serious and really try to get in touch with your ideas about things such as death and sex and transformation. Do you notice something about taxes? Something about all of these themes is that they're out of our control. If you're familiar with the serenity prayer, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. That really is what Scorpio is all about, is learning how to accept that which we cannot change. And not only that, but to accept it as something that allows us to hone our skills, to conquer our fears, to move ahead of where we were when we started to begin with. So that's what I want everybody to be thinking about. Monday and Tuesday are going to be kind of haranguing. It's going to be very difficult to work on Monday and Tuesday. However, if you are in a profession that requires a lot of investigative work, or even if some portion of your profession requires that, you're going to notice more of it. And don't forget, Mercury is also retrograde. So there's going to be a lot of foul-ups and things. Some of the people who are in computers, for example, and in that world are probably going to find out they're diagnosing a lot of problems. And doctors, too, might also be noticing that. On Wednesday, Mercury will enter Scorpio. So we're not going to escape Mercury or escape Scorpio, because Mercury is retrograding back into there to make us really, really think about it even after the eclipse. And the Moon, in fact, will be conjunct Mercury on Wednesday as well. Thursday, a little bit nicer. Moon opposite Jupiter. People can be happy and maybe, talk about and process the things that have gone on earlier in the week. And then on Friday, we can get a little more serious when Mars moves into Capricorn. This is one of the greatest signs for Mars, because instead of like running around like a bull in a china shop, Mars can come into Capricorn and do something productive. People will, however, become rather power hungry, particularly when Mars collides with Pluto. That'll be coming in the next couple of weeks. We'll talk about that too. The Moon will also be in Capricorn Friday and Saturday looks rather pleasant. You have the Sun and Mercury in Scorpio, can be good, can be nice and sexy. And Mars in a sextile to Neptune, which is a nice little friendly aspect. We'll allow these two energies, our basic force and our ability to escape reality, to come into contact. Be careful. Don't do anything silly. Don't become inebriated at all if you can. And if you do indulge in any kind of intoxicant, please don't operate any machinery, particularly motor vehicles. And then on Sunday, we will have the Moon in Aquarius. So people will kind of wake up on Sunday, I think, and really come to terms with the fact that it's that time of year where you've got to stuff all the work that you possibly can in so that you can deal with the holidays as well. Next week, we'll be talking about Thanksgiving. Can you believe it? And we will. But before that, you will hear from me again about the eclipses coming up. If you have any questions or comments, please direct them to me at this video or at Judi, Judi, at readthestars.com. You can check daily horoscopes on readthestars.com. Normally, you can get personal video readings. However, they are suspended until November 27th when Mercury goes direct. I do not do personal readings unless it's a true emergency during Mercury retrograde, so that I don't make mistakes on you. Okay? So until next time, I hope that you have a fabulous week. Don't be afraid of the eclipse. Embrace that which you cannot change, because it will change you for the better.